Hi and welcome back to the channel. Well, if it's your first time here, my name's Andrew and I'd like to thank you for joining me. If it's not your first time here, then obviously my name's still Andrew and I'd like to thank you for coming back. So recently I've been sent a magnetic mount by StartRC VCR for the Insta360 Go3s. Now, I was unsure about actually reviewing it because I didn't think it would be very beneficial for me and the channel, but I thought I'm going to give it a go. Anyway, I went back to Start RC and I said to them, I'm willing to review it provided I could give my honest opinion about the mount. And obviously they came back to me and said, yes, that's fine. But this is going to be a bit of a spoiler. I have found this mount to be one of the best things I've ever had for blogging, and I'll explain that now through the course of the video as well. But spoiler alert, it is really one of the best bits of kit that I've got. So I'm going to unbox it and take a look at what's included, check the build quality of the mount, also try it out in some real life situations, and then finally give you my thoughts at the end of the video. So this product is by StartRC VCR, and like most of the products, it comes in a fairly simple plain box. Just says what it does on the tin. So looking at the box, it does actually state the Go3s magnetic universal expansion bracket, but looking at the photo on the front, it does show a universal type GoPro adapter, so I'm guessing that you could use it with any sort of action cam. You're not going to be limited to the Go3s. Right, okay, so open it up. Okay, so you've got the adapter itself, which is the same sort of build quality as you get with the Go3 and the Go3s. So it fits, obviously, the Go3 as well as the Go3s. So nice, sturdy, robust plastic. And then we've got the actual mount itself. So it looks like you've got an additional ring, that's going to be for MagSafe if you've got an iPhone. And then you've got the mount itself. So you've got the traditional GoPro adapter. So obviously that's just going to fit in there. Let's screw that in. It's nice and sturdy. But obviously if you don't want to use this type of adapter, then you can just go with the one that comes with your Go3s, which is this one here. And that's just going to fit in exactly the same. And then your camera is going to fit in as normal. Now the mount itself does feel quite secure. You've got your 1/4 inch mount there, so if you're using a selfie stick or tripod, that's just going to screw in, and that obviously is going to be nice and secure. So you can also lock it onto your phone. So if you've got the MagSafe device, you can just lock that into place, and then the phone isn't going anywhere. That's going to be locked into place wherever you take the phone. So if you are using it for vlogging or YouTube, that type of thing, you've got the ideal setup, because it means now you can just take your camera, attach that onto the mount, go into your iPhone. So then you've got your perfect setups. You've got the teleprompter in front of you whilst recording, ready for your blogging. And it's all simple, handheld, easy to use and straightforward. And this is the point where I stop for 2 moments and say, if you are finding it useful, if you could do the like and subscribe, that would be great. And I just want to say, this little mount has been a game changer, and you'll find out shortly why. Now you've only got 1/4 inch screw on the mount itself. So if you're filming yourself horizontally or landscape, that's going to be fine. So I'll show you with my Go3. So that's going to fit in and that's fine. It's going to be great. But if you want to film yourself vertically, you're going to have a selfie stick, which is going to be able to rotate 90 degrees. So you can actually hold the device to the side like that, because the actual mount here doesn't revolve. So the selfie stick or the tripod you're going to put it onto will depend on which way you can actually film with the camera itself. So just bear that in mind. So the build quality feels really nice, solid plastic, and it's got some sort of silicone pad both on the base and the top surface, so that's not going to scratch any surfaces that you're going to mount it to. But really the star of the show is going to be the magnetic base itself with the universal mount. Now it's the front part of the mount which is actually magnetic, and I think there's 6 magnets for this. So this means you're going to be able to mount it on any metallic surface like a car, door panel, door frame, railings, fridge, anything that opens up any creative mounting opportunities. And also if you're using it on a vertical rail, the magnet's going to hold the mount in place without any slip. So this means that you can mount your camera overhead or sideways quite easily. So although the magnet base is strong, it is going to require a clean flat metal surface to get the best out of the mount. Any uneven surfaces or thin metal strips, that's going to reduce the grip of the mount itself. And also that the footprint of the base is relatively small, so on narrow rails it might not get a good full grip surface area, so that again is something to watch out for. So the overall compatibility with the Go3s mount was very, very good, straightforward, and the adapter fitted really well. And remember, because wood and plastic are not metallic, it's not going to stick. You do need something which is going to be steel or iron and flat to get the best from it. You have got some very flexible mounting options thanks to the magnetic base, the 1/4 inch screw and the GoPro female head options you've got within the mount itself. Also, the strong magnet gives you extra mounting opportunities on metallic surfaces as long as they are flat and not too thin. It also works well as a desktop stand, and that's going to give you additional value. It's easy to use, tool free for the camera mounting, and it does feel really good build quality as well. Now sometimes depending on where I'm filming, there's not going to be anything magnetic with me, so I take a little metal sheet which a friend gave me, and you can see how strong this mount is. So if I stick that on there and then I try and lift it up, so you can see that it picks up the metal strip as well, and if I try and pull it off, you can see that a lot of effort is needed to take it off the metal surface. So that's going to give you extra security knowing that the camera's not going to go anywhere once it's stuck. And you can see how strong the magnet is. So if you're someone who uses various action cameras like the Go3s, GoPro or the Insta360, the camera mount is going to be ideal for you. It's going to offer you numerous mounting options on metal surfaces, guardrails, car bodies, desktops, that type of thing. And even if you're using a more standard tripod, you can still use the mount onto the 1/4 inch screw, and that's going to give you some more flexibility when it comes to using the smaller cameras on tripods. Now, I will be honest with you, when I received the mount, I was a little bit skeptical, but it has been a total game changer for me when it comes to going out and vlogging by myself. Because now all I need to do is take the mount, and on that I can attach my phone as my teleprompter. I've got my selfie stick with a little tripod built in, so I don't have to take a massive tripod with me again. And I've got my Go3s, so I can see myself when I'm filming. It's been an absolute game changer, and I can't recommend it enough. Anyway, if you do decide to get one, there's an affiliate link down in the description below. If you could use that, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could do the like, subscribe and the notification bell, that would be appreciated too. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'll catch you again next time. So thanks very much.